Yozers, it's Mike. It is week 12, and this is my week 12 post-op update. First, the numbers. Last week I was 284. This week I am 280.8. That is a difference of 3.2 pounds that I've lost this week. Almost into the 270s. I can't believe it. Yeah, I can't believe it. So that puts my total weight loss since surgery at 67.4 pounds, and total weight loss since January of 08 at 129.2. Almost 130 pounds. That's freaking amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, I wanted to be in the 170s by the time I got to Pennsylvania, which is in 2 days. 2 days, people, as Janie would say. But yeah, I am so excited to meet everybody. I heard from Amber last night that there are going to be about 70 plus people there. 70 plus people. Wow. That's a lot. It's going to be great. So I fly out on Thursday, and then I'm going to be staying near Philadelphia to do some sightseeing on Friday, and then I'll be out at Allentown Friday late afternoon. So, yeah, can't wait to meet all of you. It's going to be a blast. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. And I want to say thanks to all my new subscribers. I can't believe the support that you guys, give me out there every day. It's amazing how many people we actually reach with this tool. It really is humbling. I know AJ's mentioned this before, and a few others, but it is truly humbling when you realize that you can have an effect on people by just being who you are and telling your story. And speaking of that, I have a new subscriber that sent something to me that I want to share, just because. So this person wrote, and I'm going to leave the name off just because I haven't gotten their permission to divulge that yet. But if they do, it'll be, over on the sidebar. That way you can see who it is. This is what they wrote, and I quote, "Just found your videos and have found them to be truly helpful. I am scheduled for bypass next week, March 31st, and was getting very nervous and thinking about backing out. That was until I found your videos. So thank you." Wow. Wow. This is exactly why I do this, guys. To just help but one person at a time. I'm not inflating anything. I'm not, being untruthful in what I tell. I just tell things the way they are. And people get it. You guys get it. And when one person can see that and help them make a decision, potentially a life-saving decision, that really, really, really touches me. Yeah. So thank you. And I'm glad that you've decided to move forward. Congratulations, and we will leave a space for you on Loser's Bench. I can promise. Next up, I never realized until I had a conversation over the weekend with a good married couple friends of mine that people really do treat fat people differently. And it's not, as I thought, a passive treatment. Sometimes it's quite aggressive or active. Here's a story. This couple, who I've known him for 17 years, since college. He has a small little sports car. It's a Toyota Solara convertible. and it's got two, regular seats in the front, and it's got that funky little, convertible for the kids type of back seat, right? And in the beginning, myself and a couple other people he knows that were roommates of his that were heavy would sit next to him when we went someplace in the front passenger seat. But what they've told me was that they noticed that when either I or somebody else who was heavy sat there, that the seat back would actually give, unnaturally give. Not in between clicks, but just give. And it worried them, because they figured if this person sits in the seat, they're not going to fix it if it breaks. And that got us into a whole topic about weight capacities of seats in cars and weight capacities of cars in general. It turns out that several times when myself and maybe one of the other bigger people were in this car with he and his wife, the overall car weight was above what was safely allowed. I had no idea. And the rating for that front seat's only 250 pounds. I'm not even at 250 yet. And I was at 410. Okay, so yeah, I could have broken that seat. So what did they do? They would sit me in the back. And at first it was very uncomfortable. I could never wear the seatbelt because I couldn't get it around me. And you're scrunched there in the back with your knees up, like this, and you're sitting in a crouched position going someplace. The only saving grace I had is on a nice day you'd have the convertible down. Well, now this came up because I was commenting about, number one, how much leg room I actually have back there now. 2, how much more comfortably I fit back there. And 3, I can wear the seatbelt with room to spare. And I was just remarking about that because I thought about getting on an airplane on Thursday and being able to pull that seatbelt on me also without using the extender. And that's when they told me. That's when they told me the story. That's why they set me in the back. They talked about it amongst themselves. But I had no idea that people will actually go out of their way to prevent something from happening that a person, for just being fat, overweight, can cause to happen. Anyway, that's food for thought, and I'd love to hear your comments down below on that subject. Maybe you have some other stories, some anecdotes to share. I'll take video responses if you have one to talk about that very same subject. But that's, I'm not going to say I never thought about these kinds of things before. Sure I have, but at that kind of level, no, I haven't. Anyway, one last thing. AJ has said recently that, and other people have also said, that they really, really, really want you guys to submit the I will, I won't, I can, and I want video responses to him for that project that he's doing. The one that's the Strive for Perfection, Settle with Excellence. Please, guys. He's only gotten about 20 responses, 20 people, 20 individual users out of hundreds that we have here. Please go back and check out his video. I'll have the video on the sidebar, the original video where he asks for your help. Corey Jack's coming soon, and once he comes, that video is going to be in the can. So if you don't get in now, you're not going to be involved. Anyway, guys, have a terrific rest of this week, and I will see a great number of you in Pennsylvania. Hasta la pasta, baby.